Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more WandaVision. This is episode 4. Last time, Wanda gave birth to Speed and Wiccan, or Billy and Tommy. And as we know from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., even though these children might be fake, it might be very, very hard for her to leave them. And yeah, she also booted not Geraldine out of this reality because first she mentioned that Ultron killed Pietro, and then she saw the sword necklace. So excited to see where we'll go from here. If we're gonna follow not Geraldine for a bit and see what happened, what's happening on the outside, or if we'll dive more into Wanda's story. Elizabeth Olsen has been killing it. She's shown complete, just utter range. One moment she's very, very cute with the illusion, and the next she's terrifying as she approached not Geraldine, ready to kick her out. So yeah, excited to continue. If you want to watch the full reaction, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like, really helps out the channel, and let's get started. Whoa. Is that her coming back from the snap?
Excuse me, they're back. They're all coming back. We don't have the capacity.
Oh, Dr. Harlan, thank God.
I can't believe it. Your mom, she died, honey. The cancer came back.
Okay, stop. No, my mom is
Wow.
Maria Rambo. Look it up. I mean,
Maria
look it up.
Rambo?
Maria Rambo.
Maria died 3 years ago, which was 2 years after you
You were snapped.
Sure, I what?
after you disappeared.
Wow. Wait, so she's the little girl in Captain Marvel, right? Sword Headquarters. Sentient Weapon Observation Response Division. Haha.
I have a meeting
Hey,
with
you know who this is?
this guy,
Captain Monica Rambeau.
director Tyler Hayward.
Maria Photon Rambo.
And your face is now full of unexpected threats.
Always was. Full of threats and allies.
Monica, I
Captain
just want
Marvel.
to acknowledge you should have been here to help name the replacement.
You were the obvious choice.
I was the only choice.
I wasn't gonna say it. Look, Tyler,
The FBI is in a tizzy over a missing persons case up in Jersey.
missing persons.
I-
You don't have to worry about me.
Terrestrial missions only.
You can. For how long? Whose protocol is this?
Your mother's. She believed you'd come back.
Oh.
You'd be doing me a big favor with this FBI thing, but if you need more time...
No. I'm good to go.
Wait, it's him. So what's his voice we heard on the radio?
James E. Wu, FBI.
Oh, he learned the magic.
Monica Rambo.
He learned the magic.
What's the story here, Agent Wu?
Would you mind repeating your claim about Westview to my colleague here?
No such place.
You're saying the town of Westview, New Jersey.
The sign right
doesn't
here.
exist. I'm sorry, what town are you from?
Eastview.
Thank you, Sheriff. I'll reach out if we need any further assistance.
I don't think they'd be any use.
Hold phone up. This isn't a missing persons case, Captain Rambo. It's a missing town. Population 3,892.
Helicopter, drone, and
Wait, way to go.
It was right there.
so Wanda. Whoa. She brought them
What is it?
in with her, real people, and made everybody else
Sort of.
forget about it.
Watch it. Rambo.
Oh.
Captain Rambo. Captain Rambo!
Let's touch it. And she went in. Hey! Darcy? Is that her name?
What's your field?
We're not supposed to talk to each other.
Boy Scout leader, got it. And you?
Everyone's got leader.
Nuclear biology.
Artificial intelligence.
Means whatever the threat is, Sword clearly has no idea what they're dealing with.
I'm a chemical engineer.
No one cares.
No one cares. Seeing old characters pop back up. It's really cool.
Miss Lewis,
Dr. Lewis.
we have your gear set up inside.
Paul Fitzsimmons. You clearly need their help.
A bona fide joint multi-service response. Really looking forward to the commemorative t-shirt. Is there somewhere a lady could get a cup of coffee? You know.
Make your assessment, please.
Whoa.
What are you getting?
That's her assessment. Whoa.
I got it. I need a
Oh.
TV. An old one.
So she's the one who got in.
Try to find anything you can on Rambo. Copy that.
So this is the person who came in. It, wow.
Why are they here?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's been a crazy few years on this planet, but he's dead, right? Not lived. Dead.
Is it authentic?
I'm not sure how to answer that.
Is it happening in real time? Is it recorded, fabricated?
I don't know, and I don't know.
There's a laugh track.
So you're saying the universe created a sitcom starring 2 Avengers?
It's a working theory.
Wait till they see Geraldine.
He's a charmer.
Or Monica Rambeau.
Great work.
Maybe I could get that coffee now? Aww.
Oh. Ah, so she was the one out here.
Let's keep going.
Identified more people inside.
Mr. and Mrs. Hart,
Hexagonal shape.
played by Todd and Sharon Davis.
Wow. Is Vision alive?
Harold Proctor as Jones.
Monica Rambeau as Geraldine.
That is definitely not the boss lady I met yesterday.
So what, deep cover?
Yesterday?
It's
It's
been...
been...
to play along?
With whom? Or else what?
A 1950s sitcom.
Why?
Hey man, we're working with the same scarcity of intel. The next time she's washing dishes, which by my count happens about once an episode, barf, we'll shoot a signal to that little guy.
Barf.
This transmitter will mimic the frequency of the broadcast,
What does it look like to you?
like a retro version of a sword drone.
Bingo. Why'd you colorize it?
I didn't.
Whoa.
Let's get the show on the road.
This is so cool.
Who's doing the sea, Wanda?
Wanda, can you hear me? I'm here to help.
Pop quiz, Wanda.
Ooh.
How does a house
Ooh.
bloodstain out of...
Oh, there it is. And now it's turning black and white.
Why does it keep switching time periods? It can't be purely for my enjoyment, can it?
I can't believe Wanda and Vision are having a baby.
You want any?
A little Jimmy Woo. Get him a tiny little FBI badge. Oh, you took a chip? Sure.
He thought she meant want any kids.
You ready? Push, Wanda.
They're just enjoying the sitcom now.
What a twist. But I'm invested.
He was killed by Ultra.
Wow, this is different.
What happened? Where'd she go?
God, not again. Oh. 1 second, Monica is standing right there, and the next she isn't. Someone is censoring the broadcast.
But where's Rambo?
Who are you? I don't know.
Aspect ratio changing. Oh, we get to see what actually happened.
You're not my neighbor. And you're definitely not my friend. And I want you to leave.
Whoa. And she just cuts it out of the broadcast.
Wanda?
Whoa!
What is it? What's wrong? We don't have to stay here. We could go wherever we want.
You don't exist elsewhere.
This is our home.
It's all Wanda.
Oh,
It's all Wanda. Oh, what? That was the whole episode, really? Dang. Alright, alright. I wonder where we're going next. Oh, that shot of Vision. The fact that she's basically kidnapped an entire town to play out her fantasy, I think she's gone a little far. She was a villain when we first met her, though. So did Monica Rambeau know who she was the entire time while she was inside, and she was just playing along to survive? Awesome, awesome episode, getting to see the other side of the first 3 episodes, getting to see so many past MCU characters. We had Monica frickin' Rambeau. The last time we saw her, she was just a little girl deciding what colors Captain Marvel would wear, and now she's a highly capable sword agent who just came back from the snap, the blip, and immediately found out her mom, Maria Rambeau, died from cancer several years into her own disappearance. That is rough, but she bounces back, gets back to work. I would love to see more of people coming back from the snap, though, going forward. Maybe in other TV shows or other MCU movies. Because I really love the moment we got here. Just so much panic and so many implications. We found out about that teacher in Spider-Man Far From Home. His wife pretended to be snapped and running away. That is so, so bad. And yeah, there must be so many odd things that happened during the blip. Like, what if your partner moved on in the time it took for you to be snapped back? But yeah, Maria Rambeau always believing that her daughter would return, that everybody would return, is really sweet. But she also winds up grounding her daughter and anybody else who came back. And Monica really desperately wants to get it out there. So, but I guess if she were able to leave, we wouldn't get to see her in this wonderfully ridiculous WandaVision scenario. And actually, I would argue that if the idea was to keep people who came back safe, it might have been better for her to just go off into space rather than go into this WandaVision sitcom. But also had the reappearance of Jimmy Woo. Loved his introduction so much. Freaking fantastic. Uses the close-up magic that he was so interested in when Scott Lang showed it off in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Pulls out his business card. I almost want to learn it myself. But I guess it's a pretty cool way to introduce yourself. But we, as the audience, knows that it comes from a place of like absolute nerd culture. Scott was gone for 5 years, and maybe he picked it up during that time. But we find out his side of the story and why he believes that someone is doing this to Wanda. Definitely fascinating to see how Wanda alters the episode footage, cutting out parts, rewinding, and how it's seen by Darcy and Jimmy Woo. That first time Jimmy asks who's doing this to you and it cuts out, you still actually hear the glass cracking of Dottie just squeezing it. And yeah, Monica Rambeau is able to ascertain that it's actually Wanda who is doing this to the entire town. I was somewhat open to the idea that it was somebody else pulling the strings or interfering, but I definitely felt like the most likely outcome was that or most likely explanation was that Wanda was the one in complete control. And then, as I mentioned before, Kat Dennings as Darcy. She was always a very fun character. Mew Mew. Meow meow. I think the last time we saw her was in Thor 2, so it's been a while. She was making out with that assistant or something. But she's brought in with a bunch of other scientists to try to figure out just what is going on in this situation. Definitely felt like it could have been a great moment for Fitzsimmons, but hey. Dr. Darcy Lewis winds up being the one who finds the sitcom, and she gets invested. It's a fun TV show, right? But yeah, we wind up going back to the sitcom and see how Wanda kicked Monica Rambeau out and how she just went back to her fake life with Vision. But when he comes back in and she turns around, she sees him as he was after Thanos ripped out the stone. Super, super creepy. The music was on point too, but the visual was just wow. The obvious explanation is that she temporarily saw him like that because of PTSD, but because this is Wanda and this is a world built by her magic or a reality warped by her magic, it could also be that Wanda is manifesting him, and because she was thinking of Vision in that state, because of Monica reminding her of the outside world, she accidentally manifested Vision like that temporarily. It's also possible, and even darker, that she reanimated the dead body of Vision, and her losing focus caused part of her magic to wear off, and so she saw his dead body again, and we saw her looking away. Maybe she fixed it and then opened her eyes again, and Vision was back to, I want to say normal, but I don't know. But yeah, as Monica discovers Wanda is in complete control, she's the one responsible for all of this, drawing in so many people into this reality. They're going to be screwed up when they get back out, aren't they? Or I guess Wanda never intended for them to get back out. It definitely feels very villainous for her to do something like this, and obviously she's had villainous moments before. And with the Sokovian Accords still in place, I assume this could very well end up getting her locked up all over again. And I really don't know where they're going to go with this show. I guess she could always escape being locked up with the vast amount of power that she has. But yeah. As for any hopes of an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tie-in, still keeping that hope alive, but I assumed that Daisy and her two companions, won't say who they are because that's spoilers, I assumed that they were on a S.W.O.R.D. mission at the end of the series, but that was because I assumed that S.H.I.E.L.D. created S.W.O.R.D. in the aftermath of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But Maria Rambeau creating S.W.O.R.D. makes a lot of sense too, given her connection to Carol Danvers, and Carol Danvers obviously being in space and meeting a ton of alien species. But yeah, it seems like everyone inside Wanda's reality buys the lie until someone from the outside is brought in. So Monica Rambeau might actually have been caught up in it too. Because yeah, Dottie, upon hearing the radio back in episode 2 of Jimmy Woo asking, like trying to reach out to Wanda, she immediately started questioning who Wanda was and saying that she's implying that she's a threat to the neighborhood, which she kind of is. She kidnapped all of them to play in this sitcom reality. And then when Wanda herself brings up Pietro, it's possible that's what brought Monica out of her role as Geraldine, and made her ask about Ultron. And then with Agnes and Herb, realizing that Geraldine doesn't belong in this reality makes them almost give away who they really are. So yeah, this is really, really good and really, really fun to watch. Can't wait to continue. I gotta wait a whole week for another episode. Frustrating, but looking forward to it. If you guys want to watch the full reaction, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like, really help with the channel, and subscribe. Don't want to miss the next episode. Hit that bell if you want to see it right away. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, friends.